discussion of Act Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019, and in this part we are also going to discuss about the what was the history of Jammu and Kashmir and what was the main purpose to bring a Reorganization Act of 2019. First of all, if we have to understand the Jammu and Kashmir history, we need to go its background. What was the main reason behind this disputed area? What was the main purpose of the government to bring this Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Act 2019? But in this state, there was a Dogra ruler that was known as Maharaja Hari Singh, and he was the last Dogra ruler of this state. He ruled here till 1947, and at that time we were struggling against the British rule. We talk about what was the story of this state, because this state was a princely state, and here was an independent ruler that was known as Maharaja Hari Singh, and he was a Dogra ruler. If we talk about the whole India was divided into at that time different princely states, and their number was 565. How many states? 565. These were princely states. What was there? Princely states. Means prince rules here. Who rules?
Prince rules.
Prince means independent king ruling. At that time, when here Jammu and Kashmir was a Dogra ruler, there creates a lot of problems, tensions with the Pakistan. Because in the year of 1947, Indian Independence Act was passed, and under that act, there was a condition: if any princely state wanted to join with India, that is most welcome. If that state do not want to join with any of the part like India or Pakistan, that state can remain independent as well. Understand? So, in the year of 1947, on 3rd of June 1947, there was Mountbatten Plan. And Mountbatten, who was the last Governor General of British India, and he is also called a Viceroy, last Viceroy. He made a plan, and under that plan, he said that all the Muslim-dominated areas will be given to Pakistan, and rest of the areas will be their own choice whether they can join India or remain independent. Is it clear? And that proposal accepted by the Muslim League headed by the Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Understand? So these are the things happened during the time of 1947. We are talking about 565 princely states. At that time in whole India, out of 565 princely states, 552 with India ज्वाइन होगी. किसके साथ बचे? इंडिया के साथ. And only 13 states. How many states? 13 princely states join Pakistan. Is it clear? And that is why out of 552, 3 remains independent, and Jammu and Kashmir was one of them. What are these 3 states? First one, Junagadh. There was a independent ruler. Then Hyderabad. There was also a ruler, and it was the richest princely state among all the princely states at that time. And Jammu and Kashmir was also a largest princely state. Out of 552, 49 joined with India without any condition, without any agreement. But 3 remains independent. How many remains? Junagadh, Hyderabad, and then Jammu and Kashmir. Understand?
Yes, sir.
In the year of 1948, of Junagadh, you know that at that time there was ruling a Muslim ruler. And all the peoples wanted to join with India, but that particular prince didn't want to join with India. So they are conducted a referendum. Referendum क्या होता है बच्चे? Just like a direct voting. Why the public? So they conducted their referendum and people accepted the Indian domination. Then come to the Hyderabad, because at that time who were joining all these princely states? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, B.P. Menon, and then Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. These were the personalities who were trying to unite all the princely states in India. जी वो personalities थी, they were trying to unite all the states in India, because after independence one of the important challenges before them to integrate the India, to unite the all India, that was biggest challenge before them. Later in the year of 1948, Hyderabad also merged with India through the Operation Polo launch by the Indian government, and through the police action they integrate that area with India. But this state asked both the parts, India and Pakistan, and we asked this Raja of that time asked for a standstill agreement. And standstill agreement क्या बच्चे? They asked for a give us few times so that I can think over that issue and what is the people demands as well. But at that time Pakistan was also trying to enter here, and Pakistan thinking that this is the very nearest area, people are also belonging to them, so maybe this area they can easily capture or acquire. Firstly they acquire through the diplomatic teams, friendly relation, start sending letters, notice to the Maharaja, but he didn't agree. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Then Pakistan started attacking over Jammu and Kashmir, and when there was an attack on the Jammu and Kashmir by the Pakistan terror groups, the Maharaja asked to the Union government of India for military help, because so many areas of this state captured by the Pakistan forces after 1947. When Maharaja asked to the Union government for military help, Union government asked the Maharaja, you are not part of us. You are not part of us, and if you are not part of us, how we can provide you help? अगर आप हमारे पार्ट नहीं हो तो how we can give you help? First you have to integrate with us. That is why in the year of 26th of October 1947, that is also called the instrument of accession, signed by the Maharaja with the Indian government. And which day bache? 26th of October 1947, they signed agreement with the Union government on 3 conditions. And what are these conditions? First condition was, when they signed the instrument accession, they signed, first reason was their defense matter will be dealt by the Union government. Defense, then external affairs, and then communications. On these matters, on these subjects, Union government will have a supreme power. They can deploy military forces in any area where there is external threats, where there is terror attacks. So it's duty of the Union government to deploy their forces, just like they did in Jammu and Kashmir after 1947. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Same way, when they have to have the dialogue with other nations, like the neighbor countries or other countries outside India, so that is also the power of the Union government. Union government can hold up dialogues, meetings, and can also hold up friendly relation with other states or the other countries as well. Is it clear? That is also the responsibility of the Union government. And last one is communication. Means communication between the center and the state also duty of the union government. If there is a miscommunication, the union government will have a supreme power. They can implement law at any time. Except these matters, rest kept with the state legislative assembly. Is it clear?
Yes.
And after that, when the Maharaja signed the instrument of taxation with Union of India on 26th of October 1947, after that they added a one article that is called the on 17th of October 1949. That is called the Article 370. They added in Constitution. When they added Article 370 added in the Constitution. Under this article, they put Jammu Kashmir into a special category. Understand? Except these matters, rest of the matters will be dealt by the state government itself. State government started conducting here elections. Firstly, they constitute the legislative assembly here. October 1951, they elect the constituent assembly. Just like the Indian government, they did in the year of 1946 for framing their own constitution. Same way here is also under this article, they gave power to the state legislative assembly. They can constitute their rules for their own people. They will have a legislative body, and that body will frame the rules and regulations for this state. And that is why in the year of 1949, Jammu Kashmir Legislative Assembly started framing its own constitution. That is why Jammu Kashmir had its own, till 2019 they had its own flag, own constitution, own rules and regulations. There are different kinds of things rest with the state legislative assembly. Is it clear? And that is why this article put in the part 21 of the constitution. Rest after the Jammu and Kashmir constitution they framed on 17th of November 1956. They adopted the constitution of Jammu and Kashmir. Just like the Indian constitution, they framed their own constitution. Before this, in the year of 1954, so dear students, here was two issues. Why Union government bring a law that is called the Jammu Kashmir Reorganization Act of 2019. Why they bring? There was two main problems. What was the problem? One was Article 370. What was problem? Article 370. Another one, Article 35A. And that is why Union government bring a law to abrogate these articles from this state or from the Constitution of India. Because there was a transitional or temporary provision added in the year of 1949 or 1954, under which this state will have its own constitution, own rules and regulations, will have its own flag, own identity, and all the union laws will not directly applicable here, because rest of the India or the Indian states following the same law which is framed by the union government, but this state except external affairs, communication, defense, rest of the law will not applicable directly without the concurrence of the state legislative assembly. That is why union government said that we should have uniform civil codes, we should have common law for all the nations. Why there is double rule? Why there is double rule? That is why they bring a law to remove this article in the year of 2019. What was the problem here? Article 370 restrict the parliament to frame laws with respect to this state. And another article there was called the 35A. Under this article, because Maharaja of this state, Maharaja Hari Singh bring a law in the year of 1927. There was a permanent residence certificate of the all citizens of Jammu and Kashmir. And permanent residence certificate protect this state or the people of this state from entering of outside this state people. Because outside people from Jammu and Kashmir cannot get job here, cannot buy property here, and that is why this article also give protection to these states in job or in property as well. And that is why Union government said that if we are going in everywhere in across the country, we are purchasing property there, why this state not? Why it is different? And that is why Union government bring a law to remove this article 370 and 35A. Is it clear? And next one, that is why on 5th of August 2019, Union Home Minister Honorable Amit Shah bring a bill particularly related to abrogation of Article 370 or Article 35A from the Constitution. On 5th of August, they bring a law. When they bring? 5th of August 2019. And same day it was passed from the Rajya Sabha. Then 6th of August they passed from the Lok Sabha. And finally 9th of August President gave its assent or the signature on this bill to remove these articles from the Constitution. And finally this state become two duties are converted into two duties on 31st of October 2019 onwards. This become two duties. One was Jammu Kashmir and other was Ladakh. Is it clear? Jammu Kashmir now will have two duties. One is Jammu Kashmir, other is duty of Ladakh. Duty of Ladakh. Jammu Kashmir will have a legislative assembly, and that assembly will be elected by the people of the Jammu and Kashmir, and it will on the base or the model of Pondicherry duty. And Ladakh duty will not have a legislative assembly. It will be on the pattern or the model of the Chandigarh. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Why government bring this law and why they pass and why they convert it into two duties? Because there is internal problem as well and there is also external problem as well. Because this area remain undisputed since the 1947. Understand? And that is why two duties Union government frame and then they make a law with respect to this, and that become a Reorganization Act of 2019. Is it clear?
Yes.
अब इस एक्ट में मुझे क्या क्या होगा? Under this act, Union government added 14th chapter. How many chapter? 14th chapter. 5th schedule. And also 103 sections. How many sections? 3 sections. And now onwards, on 31st of October 2019 onwards, there will be no restriction for the Union government to frame law on the subject mentioned in this stage. There is no bar, there is no restriction. Now Union government can frame law on any matters. And now all the Union government policies, laws will be directly applicable. Before that there was not directly, like right to education was not implemented here, right to information was not applicable here. Another act also, there was also, we can talk about right to get the information on timely. Jammu Kashmir was has its own separate right to information act. Financial emergency declared on whole India, but Jammu Kashmir accepted at that time also. So these are the things that is why they integrate this region with the Union of India. And also they repeal 106 old laws. They made 106 new laws here applicable, new laws, and 153 they repealed old laws. Means 106 सेंटर की न्यू लॉज एप्लीकेबल बिल मेड एप्लीकेबल हियर एंड 153 जो ओल्ड लॉज थे उनको रिपील कर दिया, यानी कि ओमिट कर दिया कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से फ्रॉम दिस स्टेट. So this is just like one of the biggest change made by the union government. Is it clear? Next one is also there was a problem. What was the problem? What will happen after this? Now there will be no separate flag for this state. Clear? कोई फ्लैग नहीं होगा. No constitutions for particular states. Single constitution will be followed here also. And also one of the biggest change they made here, now legislative assembly tenure or term will be 5 years instead of 6 years. पहले क्या होता था बच्चे? Here was a term of legislative assembly. There was a 6-year term. Now there will be a 5-year term. Understand? One of the more important things they also said here under this act, we will increase the assembly seats. How many seats? Before that there was 107 seats. They said that we will increase 7 more. We will make 114. 7 seats we will increase, because you know that out of this 24 seats remain vacant. That comes under the POK, Pakistan Occupied Kashmir, and only 83 assembly constituencies. How many constituencies? So they said that we will increase and will make a 90 seats. That is why after 2019 Union government appointed a delimitation commission to bifurcate, to divide the seats particular with respect to this state. These are the changes made by the Union government, and all these things now are here also applicable.